Hello anime lovers, welcome to our channel, and today we will be looking at the 4th episode of My Hero Academia Season 7. You can find videos of the previous episodes on our channel, so let's continue the story without any delay. So far, we have seen that Yuga is the traitor of UA High School, the one who gave the locations of USJ and the forest camp to All For One. However, he did all this under compulsion. Deku wanted Yuga to help them find All For One now. Yuga couldn't believe how these people were willing to trust a lowly villain like him. President Mike asked the class why they are willing to trust him when they should be the most hurt by this. To this, Ida says, "What's done is done. We couldn't understand Yuga's feelings, but now we won't abandon our lost friend. But Yuga also has to hold our hand." Bakugo says he went through a lot when he was kidnapped, so after blasting Yuga's face 5 times, things will be even. Hirashima reminds them that when they went to get Deku, no one mentioned Bakugo's quirk, nor did anyone scold him for keeping it a secret. Similarly, they are all with Yuga, and Yuga needs to free himself from All For One. Tsukuyomi reminds the class that All For One is not so easily fooled, so they need to stay cool. Just then, Aizawa video calls and asks Deku if he has any plan on how to use Yuga. Deku says he hasn't thought of anything yet. Aizawa then tells Tsukushi that he takes full responsibility for Yuga. As his teacher, he should have taken care of Yuga, but he stands with his class and won't expel Yuga from the school. Aizawa now tells everyone that he has an idea. He has Yuga and his parents' ears covered and shares his plan with the rest of the class, teachers, and police. After hearing the plan, Principal Nezu says it seems impossible, but they have no other choice. Yuga and his parents are then taken by the police for questioning, and Class A is told not to tell anyone about the plan. Class A returns to their dorms and begins preparing for the next training. Their hearts burned with anger, and they wanted to wipe out All For One in one go. Deku and Ida head to the development studio because they need to fix their hero costumes. As they reach the door, there's an explosion, and once again Hatsumi falls right on top of Deku. Hatsumi asks why they came to her, and Ida explains that they need their hero costumes repaired. Hatsumi asks why they didn't go to the item agency, to which Ida replies that most hero agencies are closed due to recent destruction. But seeing Hatsume, it seemed like she had no idea what had happened to the outside world. Powerloader invites them inside, where they see that the studio has changed a lot, as Powerloader was given the responsibility of controlling and developing the new US safety barrier, with the full support of the support class. Deku asks Hatsume to fix his gauntlet, which All Might had brought from America, and Ida wants his armor repaired. However, Hatsumi refuses to help them. Ida is surprised because Hatsumi loved making gadgets. Deku notices that Hatsumi is working on evacuation shelters to quickly evacuate people during villain attacks. The episode tells us that Hatsumi played a significant role in strengthening the barrier, and she is always working on new ideas. Hatsume also informs Deku that she is well aware of the outside conditions. Although the support class can't fight like them, they are trying their best to protect people by inventing things. For the support class, inventing is hero work. After this, Hatsume throws an Air Force glove at Deku's face, which would be useful for him. She also gives Ida new armor and says to tell the rest of the class that they will win this fight. Deku and Ida then return to their class, where Mount Lady informs them that their main objective is to find and eliminate the members of Liberation and the League. Mina wonders if Yuga will join them, but Deku and Todoroki are confident that Yuga will come to them. Mount Lady then forms 3 teams with Deku, Bakugo, and Todoroki, so that they can also be involved in the search for the villains. Meanwhile, in a devastated area, Najir and Suneater defeat a villain and rescue the trapped people. Fat Gum and Dragon were also present, engaged in search and rescue. At Central Hospital, All Might and Hawks have a secret meeting which includes the American Army who came with Star. Pussycat's Ragdoll was also present. Despite All For One having stolen her search quirk, she was still willing to help. All Might states that whether the plan is A or B, they must separate All For One and Shigaraki to win. Defeating them together is impossible. The data provided by the pilot revealed that Shigaraki is now more powerful than All For One, and everyone knows how dangerous All For One is from the fight with All Might. Also, during the prison break, they communicated via radio waves, so they must be kept at least 10 km apart to prevent communication. The biggest challenge in this will be Dabi, meaning they need to separate all the League members first, and Yuga can help with this. Suku expresses distrust in Yuga, but All Might trusts both Yuga and his teacher Aizawa. In the interrogation room, Aizawa is with Yuga. The doctor reports that they found no issues in Yuga's brain or body, meaning his body won't explode like Lady Nagant's. Aizawa thinks that if All For One had indeed planted a bomb inside Yuga, there wouldn't be a need to threaten his parents. He had just planted a seed of fear in their minds. Aizawa tells Yuga that he is lucky to have such good friends. Yuga confesses his fear of All for One. While he can hold his friend's hands now, he fears he might do something wrong again if All for One appears before him and wishes to hide in a dark corner and die. Aizawa tells him that although he has good friends, Yuga did commit a crime, and after the war, he might not be allowed to stay at UA. Nevertheless, Yuga has to fight. Aizawa continues, saying that using Yuga in this manner would make them no different from All for One, but he won't let Yuga die in despair as long as he is their teacher. He won't let any of his students live under the burden of guilt, and Yuga should hold his friend's hands as they will surely protect him. Yuga agrees and asks what he needs to do. Aizawa thinks to himself that Yuga won't go alone. They will all be with him in this fight. And the episode ends here. So friends, how did you like this episode? Do comment and let me know. I found this episode a bit slow, but we will learn many exciting things in the next episode, so don't miss it. If you haven't subscribed to our channel Anime X Explained, do subscribe and hit the bell icon. If you like the video, like and share it. I'll see you soon with the next video. Thank you.